Hello, beautiful, amazing, fantastic world, and you, individual out there. Today, I would like to speak about spiritual and fitness of our inner faculties, or spiritual fitness, or finesse. Both, really. That means to keep our inner world alive and awake and in movement, using our ego, our center, to train our thinking, our feeling, and our willing to be more harmonious with our everyday, day-to-day life. And especially when we are in social settings and such, to show respect to the other human being and uphold a certain standard for enjoyment and just enjoying the present moment. By being here and now, and observing everything that is right now affecting you and giving you inspiration and impulses to think, feel, and act in certain directions. If you become aware of this moment, you can more and more slowly but surely grow into the conscious. You become conscious of all these changes that is affecting you. We are never the same from moment to moment. If you stop for a moment and sit there and see what comes, you will never have the same coming to you over and over again if you are objective in the matter. You will always have different picturing, different symbols, different inspirations to get you moving along, get you growing, get you to understand and to explore and to become curious of this world and to see what lies behind this world. There is so much to explore, and to be able to be in movement to do so and to not ebb away, to not become dull, but to use what we have been given and strengthen it so that it can in the future become help for everyone. You are an example for people. You do everyday actions based on what you want to see in the future. That is how you sow seeds for the future. It is really hard because we have been taught to behave in certain ways. We have been taught to stay in herds and huddles and big groups and masses, but we often lose ourselves in these masses. We don't have a clear individual consciousness there. So that is why you disconnect, not completely, but just move to the side a little and observe from outside in. Then you will slowly wake up to yourself and your own abilities for change. It is an objective and an honest work, so we can't excuse our behavior if we are reacting, taken as an example. We try to make amends when we are doing mistakes, of course. That in that way we do make amends for karma we would otherwise get later. So to keep and uphold a standard and in dignity, more or less, and that you have to be active to do. And that keeps your inner world in movement if you observe and if you listen and using your senses, but also your thoughts and emotions and will. To be a human being, and especially if we stop becoming so obsessed and so distracted with the materialistic world and try to find out what it is to be a human being, then you truly get to find entertainment that is giving and deep and fun and really, really interesting to explore, because it gives us something in return. It gives us something to strengthen and a purpose, because we know where we come from and we know where we are going. Karma, reincarnation. And by starting to realizing it and to live it, making it a reality, instead of just thinking that is how it is and no more thought about it. Your faith becomes stronger when you actually study esoteric science, because esoteric science supports spirituality and religious and pious thoughts and emotions. It is kind of the basis for our faith. We start with faith first, but since we have faith, we over time are given knowings, experiences that allows us to know that, yeah, this is beyond doubt for us. And we are not here to prove anyone right or wrong. We are here to show others that there are different ways to do things. Not to prove that there is a God, not to prove that there is something greater behind. But you speak about it in such a way that it is a matter of course. It is truly, it is obvious that it's there, and I can't ignore it. I can't pretend it's not there. The architect and the guide behind every form and movement, behind everything. It is easy to see that every form and movement and emotions, the elements, all of this, it's extremely intelligent. Super sublime work. And I can't help but feel awe-inspired by it. To really think, whoa, what an amazing world, what an amazing solar system and universe we're living in and on this planet. With this amazing path we're taking, and all these different what-ifs and theories we do have when we truly can go and explore what is reality, what we can do in actions and deeds, and what truly sticks in reality. Not something with, it might be like this, it might be like that, but there is nothing to hold on to. There truly is only theories. But to have some true values, true standards, to uphold and stick to, as an example, to not want to be a scoundrel. You can be a little mischievous, of course, a little playful, but not malevolent. You're a jester, a joker instead, but we are not an imp, if I should call it that, impish. It is more fun, having and enjoying life and see and keep things awake and alive inside. With that, your inner world grows with you as a human being. And it becomes parallel with each other, more or less. The more you grow on the inside, the more it reflects on the outside. For example, in the way you think, and the way you speak, and the way you see the world in general, and the way you meet others, the way you have other social interactions. It affects all of these because you are really you try to exert yourself in spirituality to build seeds that is truly not here yet. It requires spiritual exertion, that you are here, and often it gives you a little headache, but it will over time become stronger. And it will be second nature, like learning the alphabet. I'm always using that example. So, to always keep trying and not be impatient. Because if we only try 3 times and give up, nothing will happen. And if we think that we will never gain anything out of it, we never even try. And then we only sit and criticize. We don't want that either. We want to uphold a balance, a middle, narrow path, as best as we can. And when we make errors and mistakes, we do try to make amends, as always. We know what is at stake in the future, and we would love to see as many as possible grab a hold of their own growth and evolution for love, understanding and care for everyone around them, including themselves. That is what we do, to show that you can do the same and choose your own path and choose what to study, choose how to study it, choose how you use your techniques and how you can help others. That is your choice. It is up to each and every one of us to choose this. And that is what this journey is about. To individualize our otherwise oneness. To become closer to God in individuality. That is the best way to describe it. To become oneness in individuality. To be many in one. To be conscious of two states at once. They are truly really one state, that you can see those at the same time. They are just layers in a sense. And it is really fun to explore. Thanks everyone. I love you all. May the divine guide you. And thanks for liking, subscribing, and watching my videos. And I hope you get something out of it, because I truly enjoy doing my work. I truly, truly do. It is something I can't get out of anything else in this world. And it is a feeling of not contentment directly, but it is a feeling of I am of help. I explore and I go experiment and I find things that fits my everyday experience and I can share with others. That is what I truly believe in. And others can find out for themselves by testing out and see for themselves. Because I speak what I test out and find out for myself. And what I live. What is reality. Not what I think is there, but what truly is an experience. It can be experienced if we truly want to go into it with sincerity and objectivity and honesty. So, that's everything. Thanks everyone. Love you all and goodbye.